Hello and welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. My name is Jon Berger. How are you guys doing? This is Jared Young.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. This is Coach Dennis Baker. And then we got Kevin Lassiter on the far end. How are you guys doing?
Good, man.
It's a good day.
Divisional playoffs.
Oh my gosh, it's going
Crazy
on.
right now.
We're recording this, and as it's going on, the New England Patriots are stomping the Houston Texans. So we'll get into that later.
Lollywop.
Yeah. There you go. That's a great term for it.
It's bad.
All right, let's
bad.
get into our seniors helping seniors top plays of the week.
Some good ones start here.
Way back.
The logo.
Yeah, way back. Cochise College.
And they're playing against a team that is far larger.
That was Jace Johnson on that deep three here. This is Bisbee versus Wilcox. Nice steal pull-up three. Teron Murray, this is a really nice
Oh, wow.
Man, he had a phenomenal
Camden,
game.
New Jersey in the building.
Look.
CJ Williams with the split. Two defenders pull up.
Was that an one?
Michelle Nicolo, deep three.
Cross.
Ooh, nice.
Three off
He's shooting all over the
window.
place.
And
Oh,
yes.
what a great steal.
Oh, there's the young man. Caden Lee with the throwdown.
Wow.
That's some
Exciting.
great plays right
Yeah. That is definitely the top plays of the
Cochise
week.
County putting it on the map. Man. Just slamming all over. Good stuff.
Yeah. Caden Lee, we was just talking about, he's a dunker, up-and-coming dunker from the Buena Colts. He got his first varsity dunk there, I think that was.
Against Sloan Wells, yep.
We saw Teron Murray on that highlight, the nice dunk. You got to love dunks on the plays of the week.
If they dunk, they get in there. I'm okay with that.
And we'll see more of those guys. I mean, maybe even some more. Those were the top plays, but they weren't all the great plays throughout the week. So our top plays are always brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Seniors Helping Seniors. If you are searching for a like-minded friend to help tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to join you in hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves and show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can make a difference by joining the Seniors Helping Seniors family. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246.
Thank you to Seniors Helping Seniors. All right, let's get in to the game recaps.
A lot of games this week. 2 games each for the Cochise College women and men's teams.
Cochise College women, or as I like to call them, the United Nations of Basketball.
Really are.
Hooping all over the world.
That's Michelle Nicolo on some of these jump shots. She can really shoot the ball and she gets it off quick. Post work.
Yep, post work.
Was that Hannah on the inside?
She was
Banging in the paint.
She unfortunately got fouled out. Number 21 fouled out in the second half, but she was absolutely getting hammered on the boards. Or she was winning the boards, but man, it was a rough night for Cochise College here.
Yeah, and this was it Southern Nevada?
Southern Nevada.
And obviously they have a really good program.
Oh no! Did they beat Southern Nevada here? I'm confused. Because the men and the women both lost to Southern Nevada. That's what it was.
Correct.
Yeah, and this. So you're seeing a lot of highlights here. The game, if you're going to talk about how it recapped, Cochise College did pretty well, but that Southern Nevada team is absolutely stacked. Tons of big players. They were getting bodied. Those were the plays of the game. Southern Nevada comes away with a win.
Also, the men were in action, like we said. This is junior college basketball, so a lot of times the women and the men play at this, same day against the same opponent. Teams travel, and this was a multi-game opportunity, so they played the same team twice,
right?
Within a matter of a few days. So this is the first matchup, I believe, with the. This is the second women's matchup, all right, before we get into the men.
All right, and so you'll see this is Eastern Arizona, where We talked to some young ladies that were talking about going to school there.
We got Cochise in white, and Eastern Arizona's in the purple and gold.
And number 0 for Eastern Arizona, she's an Esmeralda. She's an absolute beast. But Cochise comes away with a win in this game by quite a bit. So you'll see here they were bodying up on the inside, but their perimeter scoring, anything outside the key, they were just putting them down. The girls in this game were absolutely on fire.
Oh, they shooting, it's all green. Everything coming out dropping right in.
They're all guards. Last year, Cochise College women were almost all, like they have 5 legit 6'3" centers, which is huge for women's basketball. And this year they've got 1 6'5" player, but they've got 2 players over 6 feet. They've got 3 players total over 6 feet that all play center. But their guard play is really where they stand out. This is one of their centers, and she leads the team in steals. She's awesome. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. If you look at that team, they're a lot.
Is that Malika coming out of Morocco?
Maybe. I'll have to look that up.
What number? What number?
Number, golly, 0, I believe. No.
But you're right. They have players from all over. All over. If you just take a look at their roster online, you're going to see players from Morocco, Japan, Nigeria, Cameroon,
Michaela Gude,
Brazil.
number 3. She was the one. She's an all-purpose basketball.
United Nations of Basketball.
Like, I mean, they literally.
We hooping all over the world, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. With the roster of almost 20 players, you find 3 local athletes.
3 Americans.
Yes, exactly right.
Local.
Exactly right.
One from Tucson, one from Douglas, and then.
One from Nogales.
Yep, one from Nogales. And then everybody else, Cameroon. Anyway, so that was really cool. Recap of those 2 games. What else we have on?
We got the men. The men were also in action.
18 minutes and 20 seconds left within this first.
Good pass there by Jace Johnson.
Going for the 2 points.
Step into the lane right there by Jones.
2 tough games. This is game 1, I believe.
You got the lucky bounce right there. I'll take it.
Jace.
Yeah, Jace is a really good player, and we'll see throughout these highlights of this game, especially the next one. That player right there, that's Teron Murray, number 25. He just has a scoring explosion in these games right here.
He's from New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah, we've got DeAndre Hawthorne from Sierra Vista. We've got, Jace Johnson from Maryland, like you were saying.
Jace Johnson right
at the top.
But yeah, Jace Johnson and Teron Murray do a lot of the scoring, and they were really good in both of these games.
I'll say this is last year, Naeem, number 5. You'll see him, he's probably the biggest player on Cochise. He's playing center, and that guy, he's 6'5". He's playing as a forward body. He's the thickest dude, he's the tallest dude, but he's playing out of position every single game. And this year, different than many years in the past, we've had 7-footers on this Cochise team in the past, and right now, as you can see, it's a different makeup of the team. It's a lot of guards.
Yeah, and they focus a lot on defense.
For sure.
Coach Carrillo's always been a defensive-minded coach, and he has pretty much 2 scorers out here that do most of the scoring. That's Jace Johnson and Teron Murray, and these other guys, they just play hard. You see there at the end of the highlight, playing hard, following, trying to rebound, and they really dig in and play defense. Unfortunately, they lost, but this is matched up against one of the top junior college teams in the country.
Yeah.
So it's a really tough matchup. Usually, Cochise is that team that's one of the better teams in the NCJAA.
Oh my
But
gosh.
and they're still good, still one of the premier teams, but just ran into a team that's a little bit ahead of them right now. Had to play them 2 times. That game got a little bit out of hand. I don't remember the total score. I mean the final score, but I think they won by 10 plus. Their second matchup, Cochise played a lot better. I think we got the highlights of that one.
This one also Eastern
And
Arizona.
this one is yep.
Oh, yeah.
Arizona.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Man, he shot that thing from freaking Tombstone.
Yeah, they were shooting the lights out, and they were just. So you'll see Eastern Arizona has 3 7-footers on their team, and one has 4 offers. Number 33,
Wow.
that guy with the brace on his right knee, right? Or I guess that'd be. Yep, that guy that just
Lord,
ate it.
hard.
That was their big man. Didn't have a good game after that, believe it or not.
Look how much Teron Murray and Jace Johnson.
Yeah, they are
clipped.
tearing to the rim, man.
So the way Carrillo played this game, he sent every guard into the lane, slashing like crazy, and they got people in foul trouble. It changed the game.
Oh, and the scoreboard went out there, but you could see it's
that
a
boy
tight
back.
game.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
game
it's very close.
It's
All the way
going
down.
back and forth. Teron Murray just having a phenomenal shooting game.
But that's a great strategy by the coach, to say, hey, you guys got bigs, we're going to attack them so that they got to sit down, and then once the size is not on the court, we can do what we want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you looking at these, highlights from the game, it's either shots at the rim or wide open threes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like,
That was
take a step
contested.
back, but that one was just a phenomenal play
Yeah.
by the player. But most of the time, they're trying to get to the rim.
I like how they collapse on the defense
I
right
was
there
going
to
to say
create
the
this
passing
opportunity.
lanes. That's what Cochise did. Was they kept collapsing on those passing lanes. Whoever does the camera work is awesome at this. I love it so much. It might be
Boom! Get out the way, big fella.
nice.
Oh, nice little fadeaway jump shot right there.
And you'll see at the very end. So look at the baseball
killing
team
it,
on
man.
the far side. They end up getting in a fight with the basketball team at the end. So the Eastern Arizona guys didn't like the baseball team. The baseball team didn't like them.
That's happened a few times, because the baseball team usually comes out to support and they get into it with.
They're feisty.
Yeah, hey, they're like, hey, we're out here in Douglas, and nobody's gonna know what's going on out here.
Got
You might not
nothing
make
else?
it out.
What else are you gonna do?
Cochise
You gonna go
won that game 83-71 over Eastern Arizona. So.
Yeah, they had a very good second game. They said we talked to Coach Jerry, and he was talking about, it wasn't a great season, but the way they finished here, they were very proud of that. They said they wanted to get Cool FM a win on the board. They hadn't won for us yet, so.
That's a good point, because we've been well, they've won some games too, but we're
Yeah.
not used to seeing them lose. So
Yeah,
it's
they win
kinda,
every game usually.
kind of awkward.
All right. Do we have any other game recaps?
We also had, I believe our next game is ALA. We had an ALA basketball game. We all know ALA because they have the electric CJ Williams. But we got the big man leading the highlight.
That's Jericho Nichol, the freshman, getting it done.
Seeing some good offense.
CJ from way back.
Way back.
That's Griffin Krieg on the layup.
God, still gets eaten.
And the big man, Hunter Rutgers, was getting on the board. CJ again from the parking lot.
I'm not
You see him throw the trigger finger up that time?
I'm not sure how you guard that.
Honestly, who knows, right?
I got to guard a guy as soon as he crosses half court.
Offhand finish.
So that's a 32-27 game right there. So it's fairly close.
Yeah, it's not a
You're not running
blowout.
away with it.
ALA's had a habit of blowing people out this season.
This is just a great individual player.
Yeah, it was. Split the defender and finish with the three.
So it's the fourth quarter here. The score is 54-40 with that. So they're just running away with it here. Holy smokes.
It's good to see young players
Oh,
out there
what was
making
that?
an impact, man. It's great to see that.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day.
Do we have any updates on the injury to Davion Johnson? Because he went down last week, and so we'll try to get you guys an update on that.
Yeah, I noticed he wasn't in the highlights.
Yeah,
so.
he had an injury against was that Canyon State? They had an injury against last week or the week before. So we're praying for you, hoping that you recover and get back out there with your team as soon as you can.
Absolutely. We also had an inter-county matchup between Wilcox and Bisbee. We had both the girls and the boys game we were able to bring to you. So let's take a look at those highlights. Starting off with the girls. Looks like that's the Bisbee girls out here on the run in the red.
From the top, bang!
Yeah, they got some shooters. I noticed that looking through these highlights. Wilcox and Bisbee, they're willing to shoot the ball from there.
Mm-hmm. Now, which one is which here? They're both like teams.
Red, the all red is Bisbee.
Okay.
So Pumas in red, Cowgirls in white.
Right. I know it's kind of hard to make it all out. We didn't have the best reception at this game.
That's a hard one.
You say it looks a little pixely, but yeah, that's what happens.
It's hard to.
Are you taking video with a potato? What?
Oh, that's a nice layup off the
That
steal
sure
on the break
is.
right there.
Great job.
But
Fantastic
obviously,
shot.
the girls played better than the camera quality. I promise you.
Oh, for sure. It's okay.
Because you look at these highlights, you're seeing good shots, and the good thing about basketball in this area, our girls basketball is really good. So all these teams, Wilcox, Benson, Bisbee, St. David, all these programs, they have pretty good girls teams. And if you watch them play, they play good basketball. It's not slop.
No.
Good sound fundamental basketball,
Yeah.
smart shot selection,
Yeah.
good ball handling, and they can shoot.
Absolutely.
Right there, contested layup with a and one finish. Contested jump shot, knocks it down.
Nice shot. Being able to knock down contested shots is really the
Even contested layups
Yeah.
is, you know, a lot of girls
Back to
teams
back?
can't do that.
yeah. Oh my gosh! Look at that score. That just jumped. I didn't see what that final score was, but man,
You know, it was great to see like these female athletes playing in last year's All-Star game, because you got to see that regardless of what classification their school is, they all just are talented athletes and they all can play. You know, whether it's, phenomenal ball handling, outside shooting, inside scoring, lockdown, one-on-one defense. There's a lot of good basketball being played by the ladies out here in Cochise County.
Absolutely. In that game, Wilcox got the win, 66-52. So that's a big time win for them. You got to think 2A teams in the same region. Those games are going to mean a lot to them. That game was in Wilcox, so the next one will be in Bisbee. So have a chance to get their lick back. So the boys had next.
nice.
Same colors, we got Bisbee in the red and we got Wilcox in the white, correct?
Right.
That looks like 11-7 is the score.
On the break, over the top.
You can see them playing the passing lane very well here.
Instead of driving, he stepped back and took the three.
I
It
know.
fell for him. Oh, good pass. Unselfish basketball, I like to see it. Ooh, big shot from the outside. Gets it to fall.
Man, Wilcox just putting it to him right here.
Yeah, Wilcox.
24-10.
Three. Bang.
So how many of these kids are football players? That's another question.
That's the one thing I love about.
Well, Hunter Wright is one of them. And he's one of the key players on the on the basketball team and the football team.
Also, number one, Asher Ward is out there. One of my favorite running backs to watch this year. He's out there playing for the Cowboys basketball team.
You think Hunter might be number 3?
Yeah, he is.
Decides to shoot for the 3. Makes the shoot. Giving the Cowboys. Goes charging across the court.
I'm just looking forward to one of these kids just dunking.
Oh, I thought he was going.
Right on cue.
We're getting good, entertaining basketball right here. Oh, the steal. Big man.
Big man throws down.
He thought for a second.
He's like,
Shut up.
nah.
If number 33 had picked
Shout out
that,
to Alex Pacheco.
good Lord. That-
Big man.
Yeah, he's going to be a real athlete with that kind
There
of
was
size.
Hunter Wright on the 3.
Oh, they caught off his foul on that time.
And makes it going down court. Shoots up for
Big
3.
time step back 3 right there.
Green. And you notice these threes, they fall. They're not bouncing around the rim.
No.
They're going right in the nets, man.
All green.
Number 0. Shoot for the 3.
So it's an 18-point lead right there.
Off balance finish right there.
That's J.D. Wetton. He's a big-time player for them last year. Looks like he's going to be this year as well. Wilcox.
That's Brian Cuevas with that layup right there.
And Wilcox gets the win there as well, too. So big-time night for Wilcox to represent and hold down their home floor, both in the girls' game and the boys' game. So shout out to Wilcox. We'll have to get their coaches on here next. So the other game that we showed here, I believe, was it the Buena game is what we have next? So, yes.
And
our Buena Colts
Buena
took on Flowing Wells. This was early in the week.
That looks like Welker right there.
Yeah, Welker got started it off tonight, and then Gabe for 3.
I love his defense. Man, I would hate to play against him, but I would love to have him on my team. Gabe Padilla, man. That kid.
Yeah, he's fearless, man. He's despite his size, he plays really tough.
His defense
My
is
man
just
JoJo with the steal and the layup right there. There it is right there. Scrappy defense. Fearless. As you see the score, you guys started pulling away early. They kind of closed the gap a little bit in the second quarter, but then after halftime, it got ugly.
Whoa, 33-13.
Nice bucket by Steven right there.
Buena really looking good here.
Dawson Simon under the basket. A laser beam of a pass right there from Gabe.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 good passes in a row
has
there.
Heat on it. Jeremy Booker.
Oh, look at that.
We were talking about Eli and how great his defense has been this year. I mean, he's constantly getting steals in games. Watch protect it because he's going to try to take it from you. Nice step and then finish by Caden. The young guy stepping up and really doing big things. Here it is, guys. Big man going up.
Oh, my God.
That had to feel good for him. His first dunk in a varsity game of the year. It won't be his last one, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Credit to my guy JoJo.
Yeah, he wanted.
He thought about shooting it, but he made the good decision to pass it down
right in
low.
front of me. He knew Coach was right behind him. That's right, he did. But
59-26. That's a outstanding outcome there, Coach.
yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for much better. I mean, obviously, I think from the fan perspective, you want to have good, close, competitive games because they're just, frankly, easier and more fun to watch. But and then even from the coaching side, you want your team to be tested and have to go through the fire a little bit. But as I always say, I'd rather be on the upper end than the lower end.
Every time.
So I'll take them. And when you coach a game and when you go into a game, you coach it as if you want everything to go as you expect and everything to go right. When we call a play, we want to score. When we set up our defense, we want to get a stop. Well, if you do that every single time, that's what the result looks like. So you can't be disappointed when in a blowout. It's just sometimes everything works and it's just
the young
goes
guys,
that way.
The young guys get some minutes on the floor.
It's been our story all year. All year.
Your sophomore and junior unit has got heavy minutes this year, and that's no shade to your seniors. It just speaks on how good these young guys have been and stepping up and making an impact on the team.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I didn't want to go into spill the beans on our player of the week in our team interview, but there's other coaches that have talked about sometimes the challenges of getting everybody playing time and getting your young players and your young athletes in the game. And so you use games like this and try to make the most of those opportunities. So, yeah, it worked out. But those were not the only games that happened. Yep. Those were just all the games that Cool FM brought you. But some notable things that also happened throughout the week. Buena also played another game. We hosted Pueblo on Friday, in which we won 97-45. Benson boys basketball, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They have wins against Bobcats. Jared, you're supposed to help it. Bobcats. On cue, man. You got to be ready when we got that. They also got a big win at Morenci, 83-66, and another 67-38 big win versus Santa Rita. And let's talk about the girls' Benson basketball team. They're 15-6. They just came off a big win against Santa Rita as well. The Wilcox girls are 11-5. The Wilcox boys 13-5. Bisbee's girls 7-5. Bisbee boys are 8-4. As you notice a theme here, all of these are winning teams or teams having winning seasons both on the boys and girls side. Valley Union girls are 9-7. They just came off of a big win versus San Simone. ALA, they could keep continuing to win. I think their record, the boys are up to 11-1. And the girls are 5-4. That may not be correct. It's just what's listed online. Sure. The Douglas girls are also 9-5. Douglas boys are 13-6.
Golly.
Wilcox girls are 11-5. Wilcox boys are 13-5. So we see a lot of good basketball playing throughout Cochise County, and we're here for it.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be out to Wilcox more, Douglas. We're gonna see all these teams play at one point or another. So we'll keep it going.
All right. So let's move on. So we've got.
So somebody want to give us the ad read on today?
So the recap for our games was brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. Prestige has pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service and reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing and electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Please visit them at prestigesierravista.com.
All right, let's move into the player of the week.
Got a good one, don't we? Got a good one.
Let's rock and roll with that.
Well, Coach Baker here. I got the Cool FM Sports crew here with some very special guests this morning. We have the 2026 Buena girls soccer team. We're going to clap that up. Hey, producer, add some applause sound effects to that. But not only that, we have our player of the week, Paige Goodman. She's one of the members of this fantastic team here. We got Coach Nacho Ortega here. He's going to tell us a little bit about the team and the season that you guys have going on so far.
All right, thank you. So far, it's been a good season. So we've everything we've set out to do to this point, we've done. We won the Brandon Bean Kelly Pierce tournament, beating South Point Catholic twice in that tournament. So they're the defending 4A state champs. They host that tournament every year. When you look at the trophy, it's a lot of South Point. But we beat them 1-0 in the round robin portion, and then we beat them in penalties in the championship game to come out victorious in that. And so far, 12-0-1. So the one draw still keeps us undefeated. We'd rather be 13-0, but 12-0-1. Great, stat line to have, obviously, at this point in the season. So really proud of the girls and everything they've accomplished.
What about Paige? What words do you have to say about her?
It's where to start and where to finish. So Paige, I think in everything she does, Paige is relentless. Paige is unwavering in everything she does, whether we're down, whether we're winning. Paige is hungry all the time. She wants to score. She wants to feed her players. She wants to be a great teammate. I don't think she has an off switch, which is fantastic for us. I think it's just on from the first whistle until the last whistle, and I think she gives everything she has every single game.
Couldn't ask for more than that. I'm going to give it to Paige. So, player of the week. Somebody else could say this because I don't.
Player of the week. Please introduce yourself to the audience and tell them, what position you play and a little bit about the season for yourself this year.
My name is Paige Goodman, and I play forward for our team. This season has been super fun because I get to play with all of my best friends, and I think we're going to do super good this season, where we've already had a very successful season so far. And I think going forward, we'll play one of the better teams in our region on Thursday. So that'll be a super fun game, and hopefully we'll be able to take the region title, and then I think we can go really far into state this year.
All right.
All right, I guess let's have the rest of your teammates introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Addie. I'm a sophomore and a goalkeeper.
All right, let's pass that one right back there.
Pass it down.
Hi, I'm JC Haymore, and I am a senior, and I am a center back defender.
Hi, I'm Abigail Lewis. I'm a sophomore, and I play defensive midfield.
All right, so I've got a question for you ladies. outside of soccer and outside of school, what do you take seriously?
What I take seriously is probably my friendship with all my friends and also my relationship with my family.
Good answer.
Not only do I play soccer, but I do beauty pageants for a program called Cinderella, and we compete here in Sierra Vista, Scottsdale, and Texas during the summertime.
That's an incredible
Very cool.
answer. Yeah,
Very cool.
That's a unique answer for sure.
Outside of soccer and school, I take seriously my relationship with my friends and God.
Outside of soccer and school, I take my relationship with my family very seriously. I have 5 younger siblings, and we're all like super close. And I also take my relationship with God very seriously, and I play the piano.
Oh man, a musician and everything.
Got a talented group here.
Right.
I know.
I didn't hear video games one time. I didn't hear video games not one time.
What's your favorite
Hey, we're
video
doing
game?
good.
Is what I should
Get
be
some training. So your record is amazing. Coach just talked about the tough game you had against Douglas. Besides that game, what has been?
Micah Mountain.
I'm sorry, Micah Mountain.
Yeah.
Micah Mountain. That's right. The Tigers, Micah Mountain. What is the biggest challenge you think you've had during this season so far?
The biggest challenge for us is getting the younger girls in. So the great thing about our team is that we have a lot of depth, and they're very young. So it's also a great problem to have is we need to get them up to speed to playing at the varsity level. So aside from, I think, 6 girls, 6 or 7 girls, the rest are freshmen or sophomores on that varsity roster.
That's ridiculous.
But I think it's a great problem to have, to have youth and, a lot of freshmen, 2 sophomores here, very pivotal to what we do with our team and our success, led by our seniors that we have with us today. But just our biggest challenge is just getting the minutes. Right, in the tough games. You mentioned Douglas. That was a tough game. We went down 1-0, came back 1-2-1. This past week, we played Micah Mountain, went down 2-0 into halftime, came back, tied it up 2-2. Just couldn't find the back of the net in the overtime periods, and ended up tying 2-2. So that's our biggest challenge, is making sure they're getting quality minutes. Yeah. So that when we get to state, if something does happen, they're prepared to play at that level.
So, Coach, I got one. For any of the ladies that are seniors, any prospective colleges looking so far? Do we have any offers? Do we want to say anything about that yet?
No, I think our seniors are getting a lot of looks. Actually, it's really good. I'll let Paige talk to her, upcoming soccer beyond high school and JC, but I think all of our seniors have been getting a lot of looks, a lot of talking to after games and tournaments and stuff like that. So it's exciting to see our senior class wanting to play soccer beyond high school, beyond Buena, and go out and challenge the collegiate world.
That's so cool.
So that's exciting. Paige, any?
So after I graduate from Buena, I'm going to go play 2 years at Eastern Arizona College. Okay. And then I plan on transferring after that and I want to play Division I at the highest level. And I've had communication with some colleges, but I decided to go to EA because I have family there and I'll get free college. So it just seemed like the smart option to me.
It's fairly close, too.
Yeah, it's very close,
That's a great school. It's a good soccer program. Yeah, but they were just playing basketball against Cochise College just last night or the night before. So that's I like that route.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we'll just say thank you guys for coming in. You guys are having a phenomenal season this year, but this is not a coincidence or just a luck thing. You guys were really good last year as well, too. So you want to speak on that a little bit? Because I know you talked about the youth of your team and stuff like that, but this has been building. I know you've been doing a great job. You want to talk a little bit about that as well?
Sure. So last year was my first year taking over the program here at Buena. We made some changes on how we attack training, the mindset. On Fridays, we do homework Fridays. The girls will help each other out. We want to keep our GPA up. We understand that they're student athletes, student first, athletes second. But, on top of that and watching film and trying to correct the things that we need to correct, we take the time to talk about adversity, wins, losses, and failures. And I think it helps them out a lot. I hope it does. I hope it's not just Coach Nacho standing up at the podium talking for an hour for no reason. But I think they do take it to heart. that, you know, the wins and losses are great, but we're going to have failures throughout life. And they don't have to be a macro failure. It doesn't have to be huge. They can be micro failures, small things that we do wrong every day. And I think building on that from last season has been really good.
Last season?
So last season, I think we ended up 14-3, including the playoffs.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
So we went 5-0 in the region, and we won the region title.
So good.
Trying to do that again this year, just to build into the playoffs. You know, better seating. Obviously, we got to play at home. We don't have to travel. As you know, traveling for Buena it's either an hour and a half, 2 hours, or 4 hours, right? Yep. So if we can make everybody come here, it's beneficial for us. And the girls, you know, from the start of the season, they all bought in. And you know, our upperclassmen, you know, JC, Paige, you know, Livy, Kristen, you know, Haley, who else do we got? Upperclassmen, Michaela, Maya. We got a lot of upperclassmen girls, Jaden Haymore, that kind of took those new freshmen under their wing and really tried to help push them and develop them. And they've been developing well because of that.
Awesome.
Incredible.
I'm good.
I think even Kevin was talking about the atmosphere when you go into the to the games. Yeah, you want to speak on that?
I will speak on it. When you go to a Buena Lady Colts soccer game, it matches, because we're in the United States. It matches that of like the football atmosphere, the tackle football atmosphere. I walked in, I'm like, wow, okay, I don't see shoulder pads or helmets, but I see y'all flying all over the field, scoring goals. And so, guys, if you haven't been over to Buena to see these young ladies play, I'm encouraging you to get out there and see them play, because you're going to have a good time. You're going to see a lot of great sportsmanship, a lot of skill, but most importantly, like, the atmosphere is electric. Y'all are white hot right now, and everybody needs to come watch y'all play.
Thank you.
So you heard it. Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, ladies, for coming.
You guys have anything else? Hey, this is your Buena Colts ladies soccer team right here. So congratulations thus far, but you know you have unfinished business. Guys need you to not only get to the playoffs, but where you're seated right now, you could host every playoff game here, and we can all be a part of that electric atmosphere that Kevin talked about, and watch you guys and root you guys on to win state this year. Bring it to Buena. Or bring it to Sierra Vista for those non-Buena people. It's still our local team, right? I'm a little biased, of course, but it's still Sierra Vista love. Hey, great team right here. Great job this season.
Yeah, thank you, ladies.
Thanks for all coming in.
All right. Well, that was Paige Goodman with Player of the Week. She did an excellent job, of course, and we had a great interview with her and the team. So thank you so much to the Buena soccer team for coming in. What do we have next going on?
Our local sports news. Wait, is there an ad read between this? All right.
Fyzical Balance Center is much more than your typical physical therapy clinic. At Fyzical Therapy and Balance Centers, they focus on improving your quality of life by using a holistic whole body approach to connect your diagnosis with a customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Tap DeWong of Tap Into Wellness, love your life with Dr. Tap at Fyzical Balance Center of Sierra Vista.
Thank you to Fyzical Balance Center. They have been taking care of all of us for a while now. We appreciate that. So let's get into the next thing. Are we into buzzer beaters, or are we into...
We got our local sports news.
Local
we had
sports
a chance
news.
to, as a part of our basketball season coverage, we're trying to talk to as many of our local basketball coaches as possible.
Yeah.
This time we had a chance to catch up with Coach Alex Montijo of Benson basketball. Montijo. What did I say, Montijo?
All right, everybody, here for Cool FM Sports Show, local sports news. We have a special guest here joining us this afternoon, Coach Alex Montijo from Benson, our Benson boys head basketball coach. So welcome to the show. And we're going to give you the mic here and give us a background of what's going on for your season so far, talk about philosophies and all that stuff. So here you go, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. We're just having a great year for us this year. Just trying to play basketball and do what we can. And
did you grow up out here?
Yeah, so I grew up in Benson, graduated from Benson.
Okay.
All that good stuff. So yeah, it's all constant how we all just there. So
So you got to be pretty proud of the situation you've built over there then. Like you're a ground up type of guy. You came out there, you started coaching that program, and you're bringing all the kids up the same way.
Right, yeah. I'm trying to do as much as I can the same, you know. Obviously, you want to do things your way and coach your way, but trying to keep foundational stuff there. That's your roots there and keep the things there that been there that you've always done well and trying to build it up and stay with it, you know. So it's all small town stuff.
Yeah,
you know, so.
Sure. Yeah.
Coach, what's your thoughts on the athletes you have that play multiple sports? Is that valuable to you? Is it something you encourage, or just, what's your perspective on that?
Especially down there, you want to play everything you can because otherwise you're just twiddling your thumbs the whole time down there and do nothing, or you get in trouble. So,
right.
Most kids are 3 sports, 2 sports. I encourage 3 sports because, they're not doing anything. So, every sport translates to helping each other big time. I learned like soccer helps with basketball, football and wrestling, track and football. It's all condensated, it all connects. So people are like, I don't want to play soccer. Well, it helps your feet work with basketball and this and that. They don't realize it, but slowly or surely it's starting to get there. So
yeah. Love that. And you had mentioned that you would coach other sports as well at Benson, correct?
Right. So majority of athletes, we just keep rolling all 3 sports. Majority of the boys, we're rolling all 3 sports.
So football. What do you coach on football?
So I bounce around a lot, but this year I do more just the film stuff and our huddle stuff, and I help out if we need. Someone's gone, I'll do some running back stuff or whatever, something needs help. So I was just floating around. So
you did a great job floating around then, my man. That was a great season.
Well, most coaches were there, I was just sitting back, hanging out.
Yeah. But your entire season, that was such a great, fun season to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Year 2 for our new coach, Coach Raz, and everything else, it was pretty exciting just to come out how we did. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Benson Athletics definitely on the rise right now. And then as the basketball coach of your basketball team, how long have you been the head basketball coach now?
So it'll be 8 years total, but it'll be 4 as the head coach now. So.
Okay. And I had all my stats. I don't have them in front of me right now. Do you know what your current record is, your overall record?
13-8, 13-7, I don't know.
Yeah, I know it was a winning record.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Most of our losses are to 4 to 16 schools, majority of them. So
wow.
We play Sunday side, and
So you guys are not just staying here. You play anytime, anywhere. Anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
So mostly just tournaments.
Tournament play.
We hold our own tournament. It's lower levels. Douglas came and we had Chris Mon this year, but we're not pulling in the big guns. I'm not going to call Buena and Cienega and those other guys.
Well, Douglas is no joke, though.
Yeah.
Douglas is.
They played us pretty
Wilcox
tough.
too, man. Yeah. Well, you guys have a lot of really good rivalries, I would say. Like I keep thinking, like it's such a close knit area. You've got Bisbee, you got Tombstone.
Wilcox, St. David.
Yeah, who went in your head? If this basketball team, who's your rival? Or who would the kids say? Maybe
the kids are probably Wilcox.
You know it.
Carried over from the former season, right?
Yeah, growing up, it was always Wilcox, but for some reason, always Thatcher games. I always remember those Thatcher games. We used to play them, and we used to get trashed, and then we trash them sometimes. And, so it happens. But
because it's that rivalry, you only play once every year or something like that. Bisbee and Benson, they play twice a year, so they can kind of take it out on each other. But that team that you only play once, but you seem to play them every year, that has a chance to be a rivalry game. And while we're speaking of the multi-sports and multi-sport athletes, you guys have a good one. He was our football player of the year, Dawson Judd. He's how is he on the basketball court? Is he just as good as he is in football? Is he? What are your thoughts? Is he one of your top players? Or what?
Yeah, he is. Because he just plays hard and he's just physically bigger than most people, and it's just their sport. So I love him. So granted, he only played football we played his freshman year, but he's only done this for 2 years now. Been playing football. So he was never a quarterback. He was just a running back and a linebacker. So
he had a heck of a season this past year. We've been watching him on the basketball court, and he seems to be doing pretty well out there.
Yeah, he just plays hard and he gets to the rim, and kids hard to struggle guarding him sometimes, and and all our kids are feeding off that, so it's good leadership. He's not really leader, he's a quiet guy. So
and he's not afraid of contact. No. Like the tough quiet. Oh man, you got to watch out for dudes like that.
Does that fit in with your program? What's your Benson basketball? You've been there long enough to it has your fingerprint on it, I'm sure. What would you say is your style of, or the Benson boys basketball style of play?
Lately, we just, I don't get size. So, one of the things playing, we got to play fast. We got to play as fast as we can, as quick as we can. And we got to play physical because, it's a physical sport. People don't think basketball is, but, it's pretty physical.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of thing we say, play fast, play physical, play together. So
I love
that's
that.
kind of thing how we kind of go with that. And then
I love that.
that's the best as we can do, and hopefully we come on top every other night. So
Yeah.
So what's your biggest, probably one of your biggest games coming up that you still got ahead?
everyone probably.
Well, I know you guys are hot. You guys have been on a 3-game winning streak
Right now, yeah,
lately.
we
You beat Bobo.
Kiever, we beat Morenci.
Morenci.
We beat Santa Rita Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
So three straight wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In games counting right now, the rankings came out Tuesday. What are you guys at right now?
16 right now.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, we're.
We can.
Yeah, so sometimes I told them, we but region games are more important to us in a way than freedom. But the freedoms do help. So, but in basketball, it could hurt you or it could help you because if you lose to someone who's like a 20-something and a 3A or 1A, then you can bounce down and it could hurt you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
especially with us, we gotta try to stay high because there's so many the preps and private and charges. And
Right.
It's pretty. You gotta try to stay high. You can so you don't get avoid a bunch of those guys.
There's a pretty incredible, what is it, 1A or ALA? I just keep thinking, man, like sometimes you can stack a team, like get a lot of good players all at once, and then you got a great team.
And it's hard for teams like what Coach is talking about, like Benson and other 2A teams. You might have to play another 2A team. They may be 2A in student population, but they're a prep school.
Right.
So these basketball schools in Phoenix, they're 1A, 2A, but they're really good teams. So
they're picking and choosing, whereas we're taking the kids that are local and we love them, and that's why our teams are better.
But that's one of the things I love about watching, your Bobcat teams play, and it's your sports that you coach, but I think across the board that you got kids that just are always out there training, playing, and competing. And I think the grit that they show, it translates and bleeds over into other sports. So that's one thing I admire about the teams out of Cochise County, and your team is definitely one of those. Both. I haven't seen you guys play baseball yet, only because I'm just getting into baseball. But yeah, football and your basketball teams, very impressed by.
They're good at baseball too. They're good at baseball too. And you guys host a great tournament. You touched on it a little bit every year.
Yeah.
That basketball tournament, it's probably the best basketball local in Cochise County basketball tournament that you guys have hosted every year. How long has that been going on? It's like 60. I was gonna say definitely over 50 years.
63 years. I want to say this year was. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Man,
that's impressive too.
Absolutely.
I love that gym.
A lot of big time basketball is played there for the boys and the girls. Just a lot of phenomenal athletes.
Up above the old.
They got
the old gym.
The old gym.
Sit out there and watch it.
It's like walking onto a set of Hoosiers. Walking to the old gym, that's what it reminds me of.
It
got that classic feel to it.
Yeah.
Old school field house feel to it. It's great.
Yes,
it's great.
Yes, absolutely.
That's exactly what it looks like.
So well, we thank you for coming on and representing Benson basketball. Do you go? I don't know if Coach asked this. He asked, but I think I might have cut you off before you gave the answer. But big games coming up. Is there any opponent that you have on the schedule that you have circled or?
We just got to finish our region games probably here out. It'll probably be big. I mean, we still got to play a Tinkerverdi team who's 3A. Then Desert Christian and Bisbee. Like I said, we got to finish our region, Tombstone, those guys. So every game for that's important. We do have one. We have North Valley Christian. They're pretty.
I don't know much about them.
Top 5 in 2A right now, I think.
Oh, okay.
In that region. So I mean,
okay.
So, so that's the next biggest one we have. So. But I mean, sometimes we got to play the big dog. Sometimes, so we don't ever.
So
we don't duck nobody. We try to play where we can.
I love it. I love it.
It's Bisbee, Tancaverdi, Morenci, San Miguel, NVCA, Tombstone, and then Desert Christian.
Right. So we're at top of the region right now. So hopefully we can just win out and. That'd be great.
It looks like it. I don't know about that Valley team, but the rest of the schedule looks favorable to you guys. Respectfully to those teams, but. You guys look like you're in good shape.
We hope so. That's the plan. So.
We hope that you stay safe and healthy.
Yeah.
Hope you guys stay doing what they got to do and focus. And I know you're going to keep them working on that and keeping your philosophy going. And bring in a region title to Benson and maybe see you guys host a few rounds of your playoffs.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Sneak in, that'd be great.
Yeah. Anybody want to shout out?
No, just our boys. They're watching, and we're gonna finish out the year and see what happens.
That's right. Finish strong.
Right.
Let's do it.
All right,
Thanks
let's
for
see
coming, Coach.
that Benson basketball squad. We're looking forward to watching them.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Be good. It's all good.
We'll start that.
Coach Alex, we did a great job at having us having him on our show and giving us all his rundown of his season so far, and he's excited about his boys finishing out and winning out. He has that's what his plan is. So good luck to you guys up there in Benson, the Bobcats, and Dawson Judd. We know you're going to keep leading those guys and down the pipe and doing what you got to do. So.
And I'm showing as of right now they're 15-6, coming off a 3-game winning streak, or trying to continue their 3-game winning streak. And the schedule looks pretty good for them. They're lining up what Coach talked about, possible playoff berth and even further. So good luck to Benson boys.
Yep. All right, now let's get into the buzzer beaters.
What's the order this week? Cody?
I'm going after Kevin at some point because Kevin starts NFL, I finish NFL.
Okay. I can go whenever. Just
we'll start.
We're gonna have to start having the producer tell us.
This way.
So
which way? So
yeah.
All right, so me first.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Kevin.
Cue me up, Coach. All right, so here we go. NFL playoff divisional round coming up. The Denver Broncos defeated the Buffalo Bills in overtime, 33-30 yesterday, but they lost their starting quarterback, Bo Nix, with an ankle injury, so he will be out for the remainder of the playoffs. The Texans are getting mollywopped by the Patriots right today up in Foxborough. And we got the Rams are going to go to historic Soldier Field to take on the Bears. All right, in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the NFL has had Choose Love stenciled in the end zones and on teams' helmets. In other news with coaching, Coach Jon Harbaugh made headlines by agreeing to a 5-year, $100 million deal with the New York Giants. And the Texans playing right now without Nico Collins. So that completes my buzzer beater segment. But my overtime question is, who's going to be the next team to hire a head coach? Put it in the comments.
I like that. It's definitely Arizona. They're gonna who are they gonna get? So
I've heard Joseph's coming back over to be the
Vance Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we didn't say that Kevin Stefanski has been hired by the Atlanta Falcons. So the Falcons have filled the seat and the Giants have filled the seat. Still a lot of jobs out there. And now because of what happened last week in the playoffs, Mike Tomlin is a possible head coaching candidate for a lot of teams.
That is such a surprise.
Stefanski got another job, huh?
Stefanski. Well, I mean, he was a one-time, two-time coach of the year or something like that.
No,
so, I mean, we could argue he's a bad coach, but it'd be hard to argue that if he won coach of the year twice. He just was coaching in Cleveland.
True. True. That may not be his issue. To me, the issue would be if he's good, don't fire him, and that's on Cleveland because they have a tendency to fire coaches and stuff like that. So I'm just to also touch on something that you said in your buzzer beater. So the Bo Nix injury is legit.
It's legit.
It's pretty
he
bad.
hurt his ankle
going
right at the end of the game. He's done.
Did you see how he hurt his ankle?
Yeah, it was a freak thing. I mean, it was just he got clipped by a player, and when he planted, just a little tweak snapped a bone in his ankle.
I saw it, but I didn't think. I thought it was fake. I just thought he tweaked it.
No, they said it's broken and he is out. So yes, they're the number one seed.
Dr. Andrews is doing his surgery Tuesday morning.
They're going to the AFC Championship game. Well, they're going to be playing it. They should be hosting it, right?
So do we see the inevitable happening? Do we see Tom Brady get hired as the Broncos coach or Broncos quarterback right before the playoffs?
No way.
You know it's going to be late. No, but Sean said.
Hey, if he would have got hurt maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Sean Payton said in his interview after the game, he said, "Watch, just watch. He said he's got Jarrett Stidham ready to go.
Okay, we're going to see. Broncos Nation.
He's
right. Question mark?
I think he is one of the better backup quarterbacks, but I'll get into that when we talk about NFL.
Okay. To your spot.
All right. I'm ready for my buzzer beater. I'm going to talk about, even though he's not ready, I'm going to talk about U of A because Arizona basketball is having a dominant season. I know I talked about it before, but I'm going to keep doing it because they keep winning.
That's right.
Sitting at, near 1-1, and they're number one in all the polls, undefeated record. I think they're, 17-0? 18-0 at this point. Still undefeated this deep into January, 18-game winning streak. It's tied for their second longest winning streak in the team's history. And think about the history of Arizona basketball. That's just unbelievable in itself. Not only are they winning 18 straight games, I think 11 of those games they've won by double digits or more. So winning in dominant fashion as well. Yeah. They're currently ranked number one, like I said, and they're obviously in position to be the favorite to win the national title. Last year they had an early exit, a Sweet 16 exit in the tournament. I know they're looking to go further than that. Also winning the Big 12 conference is something that's within their grasp right here. Big thing. Next week, actually not next week, but the week after on Monday, they're playing BYU. That's going to be a big-time game. Two of the top freshmen in the country, A.J. Debonsa and Koa Pete. So every college basketball fan looking forward to that matchup. And that's probably the only tough team left on the schedule for Arizona.
So, man.
Speaking of U of A, and I hope I ain't stepping on nobody's toes, you and the Buena Fighting Colts basketball team, and John and I will be going up to the McHale Center tomorrow for the Colts having a home game on the U of A floor against the Cienega Bobcats.
That's the other reason why I chose that as my buzzer beater. I just didn't have time to get that in.
I got you.
But yes, hey, I'm hoping that the number one team, best team in the country, Arizona Wildcats, can kind of with some of that juju will rub off on our high school team here. So we'll see.
Hopefully, they come out and watch you guys. That'd be cool to see them on the sidelines or up in the stands.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go with the college football buzzer beater. I'm going to get a little action going. So, the national championship has arrived. Tomorrow night, we see two teams go at it for the whole shebang, for all the marbles. Indiana versus Miami. Miami, it's a home game. Right there in Hard Rock Stadium.
Only time ever.
And it's just going to be something to see. I think Kurt's got his boys ready to go to war. They're going to be doing some damage. I mean, you got a bunch of four-star and three-star players. We'll see if Mendoza can keep it going and upset Miami, or not really an upset with the seed, but just coming with this dominant performance. And I wanted to piggyback another stat for you, Coach, on the basketball side, real quick. Pima College is 19-0 as well out of Tucson.
Yeah.
So both teams are 38-0 in
Tucson.
So Tucson is undefeated right now.
Holy cow. We have one more thing to look at coming up for next week. We might see in the decision here if we're going to expand the college football playoff to 16 teams next week. They make a decision this week to see if they're going to go to 16. Some people are wanting 24, and I'm like, come, just a true 16-team playoff like everybody else plays.
No regular season.
Division 2, Division 3, they play 16.
Eventually, it's going to be 64. It's going to be.
Yeah, by March Madness.
Okay, March Madness. We're going to call it what?
You have a 5-game regular season.
It's going to be December Madness.
No, not
February
foolishness. Yeah, because it's
February foolishness.
It's 7 games in the playoff in that 64-game tournament.
So like 6 games long.
That's what I'm saying.
The shorter the regular season.
It makes that regular season really important now. Now you can't avoid anybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Well.
All right, now it's my turn. Now let's see. I want to talk football as well. So the Bills' failure. Who is the problem? That's one question. Seahawks, Coach McDonald, and the defense, and surprisingly, the 12th man. So I think they are the number one team going in to the next round of the playoffs, and I think that they're going to take the Super Bowl. Okay, Broncos, like you said, good Nicks or next Nicks. That dude's ankle fell off. He's out for the season. So what happens to the Broncos? I don't see it working out for them. Houston, Nico Collins, like you said, was injured. I'm not seeing a lot of great stuff for them, but Patriots just beating them down right now. They got that incredible defense and Drake May. Rams with Stafford. I'm not a huge believer in Stafford, so I expect that the Bears and Williams will take that win. Now, the story for the next year. Remember, everybody's done that. You've got Herbert in the AFC West. You got Mahomes that's out. You got Knicks that's out. The Raiders. Who did they take? The best 4 quarterbacks in one division that you can possibly have. So, all right.
Well, I heard they're coming. They're going to be scouting them on
The Raiders
Monday.
are there.
The Raiders are
for
going
sure.
there.
So this is a audition for him in the national championship.
To me, he plays in this, and he shouldn't play in anybody's combine or anything else. They're going first or second.
Yeah.
As far as quarterbacks. But
So question, if, Indiana comes in and Mendoza balls out, does he need a pro day?
No.
that's what I mean.
No, he doesn't.
I'm good.
That's what I said. I wouldn't go to anybody's combine, even my own. Indiana might have their own pro day, and then be like pro day, but he's not participating.
And Moore pulled out, so that's one quarterback that's off the Raiders. He was going to go number 2.
Right?
Yeah, he's going back to Oregon. So they're getting Raiola and Moore next year over at Oregon.
Well, be a battle right there for the starters.
Only one of them is going to get to play, and the other one's going to transfer.
Well, I disagree. Someone's going to get injured. I think someone's going to get injured. And
I won't pray for that.
No, I'm not praying for it, dude. I love Moore, so I don't want to see him get injured.
No, but to answer your first question, Bills, who's the problem? It's not Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He did everything in his power to win that game last night. And if it wasn't for, did y'all see that catch interception?
That was a catch.
So you said it wasn't a pick, or
I would have given it a pick.
I thought they were going to change it. I wouldn't have changed it since they called a pick on the floor. On the field. You got to keep it.
Yeah.
But if they would have called that a catch offensively on the field, you got to keep that too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And either one of those, that is not Josh Allen's fault. In fact, they were losing that game. He had to put together drive after drive to get back in the game, take the lead. I say you got to blame the Buffalo defense. It's just not as good as it was a few years ago.
So that's what happens when your team is really good and they don't draft high. Season after season, just like the Chiefs, just like the Ravens, and you look at none of those teams that are kind of just stuck and they just can't get that one pass, and you got the Patriots with that rookie quarterback and they're absolutely stacked on defense. That's how you build a team. Quarterback last. So
is that the story of the season? That Mike Vrabel comes into New England and instantly turns that franchise back into the Patriot way?
I'd say.
I think it's going to be his dynasty to start.
If you're in Boston, that's the story for
sure. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like the way they did their last coach. I thought it was. I didn't like what happened, but maybe Mr. Kraft knows more than we do, right?
I think you're right.
A couple $1 billion.
I think you're right, but I think it's bigger than just the Patriots. I think it's the story of the NFL this year is New England, Seattle, Denver, teams that people thought didn't have a chance to even win their division, or to rise to the top, and it shows you who are the quarterbacks of these teams.
Purdy.
Purdy's on 49. You got Bo Nix, Sam Darnold.
A lot of young dudes.
You got quarterbacks that aren't making $200 million on $200 million contracts. So, like you said, when you have a cheap quarterback, guess what you can do? Make the rest of your team better.
Yeah.
And then that's working for these guys. Now, Bo Nix is eventually going to get paid. So that's going to be an issue. But,
back up the Brinks truck.
If you can get a Sam Darnold who can go out there and sling it and play, but he's not saying, I want to be a max.
Well, and hats off to Kubiak for doing what he's done with that offense.
That's another good point, yeah.
That guy's going to have a head coach job anywhere he wants in the NFL next couple
for
weeks.
The Baltimore job.
I like the fact that Nix played that last play through a touchdown with a broken ankle.
And nobody even knew it.
That's why I thought it was tweaked. Because I was like, well, he kept playing. I mean,
he's got adrenaline.
He's just kind of walking and doing this.
Adrenaline's a heck of a drug.
Hey, NFL playoffs, adrenaline's on a max. I can't think of a more excited time that he's ever played. So, that makes sense. But it's going to be hard for Denver moving forward without him.
It sure will. New England Patriots 21, Texans 16. All right.
2 field goals.
2 field goals, exactly.
The third.
We are ready
throwing
for
4
that
interceptions.
trivia. Are you ready for that trivia?
What's trivia?
After 4 interceptions, Texans still have a chance.
Close
Still
that
have a
computer,
chance.
John. It's time for trivia.
You think I'm cheating? Love it. All right. What do we have, Producer Cody, in store for us today?
All right.
Question number 1.
You got to use the
official
don't
pen.
cheat marker.
Who has the official record for single season sack record? Wow, that's an easy
Wait,
one.
that's super easy because. But you can't blame the producer for this one though, because matter of fact, the answer might not be right on here. Think about that.
Okay, depending on when they pulled it, right?
Yes, is what I'm saying. And I probably gave the answer away by saying that.
Single season sack record. Yeah.
They know when they pulled it.
Yeah.
Everybody got an answer?
My answer, Myles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Survey says
Miles Garrett.
But this has just happened recently, so we didn't know if they were going to know.
I
Well, I didn't.
appreciate it.
He gave us one.
Yeah.
Thanks for the alley-oop.
Yeah. We needed that.
He's throwing alley-oops now.
Lord knows I needed it.
He's testing us. He's like,
trying to give
okay.
us a good feeling, and then we're going to get hammered with a hockey question.
Here come the baseball question.
How many sets of skates do people play with? All right, Cody. Question number 2. Let's see it. In the NBA, who is the only player to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and Finals MVP in the same season?
Whoa.
I think I know this one. This one. This one goes way back, I think.
I think I know it
There's
too.
only one guy.
But there's only
Is it?
there's another guy that if it's the guy when you say there's only one guy, right? But I don't know if that one guy did it same season.
Same year. Oh.
There's one guy.
Oh, I'm wrong on this
That-
one. Right?
Show us the question again, Cody. MVP.
Defensive Player of the Year.
So you're thinking that that's the one guy.
Season, right?
Yeah.
I know what it is then. I'm going to
Give us the answer.
Yeah. Okay, what's the answer?
Survey says
You guys got
I got Isaiah Thomas.
2 Jordans.
Michael
I got
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
I got Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, I like that one too. I like that one. I like Hakeem.
Dennis comes through again.
Yes.
We always get the basketball questions, man.
Go, man.
It's almost like he coaches that sport.
Something, right? Yeah.
Cheater.
That's that year during the Jordan retirement.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Yes.
That's what I was saying. I was like, the guy that you're saying is one guy.
Baseball.
Jordan won all those awards, but not the same. And I
year.
think that year Hakeem
Was the man.
Was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hakeem was insane. Yeah, those years without Jordan in the league.
Can
That
you
really
give me some
changed.
water?
I love it.
Shout out to Inside the NBA.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was good.
All right, Cody.
Good job, Cody.
Let's see. Number 3.
Coach Lassiter coming through.
Major League Baseball, who is the only player to be a unanimous MVP more than once? Unanimous plus one
That's one
for
tough.
how many times?
The baseball question always get us scratching our heads, man.
If it's old school, it could be super old.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's either somebody really old or somebody from like the 2000s.
Because unanimous, you got to think like
everybody.
Think about it. In this modern day, nobody agrees on anything. So a unanimous.
I know.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb,
Unanimous.
super limb.
Dude, what? Who else?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yes.
That is a good one.
Ah, shoot. Now I want to change mine to Joe DiMaggio, but I'm going to stick with the
All right,
Babe.
give us the answer, Cody.
Okay, I got the
It
Babe.
better not be A.
I got Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
What about
I got George Herman Ruth. Babe.
Me too.
I think it was Joe DiMaggio. Oh, Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani.
It is recent.
That's the thing.
It's the most obvious one too.
Yeah, he may be the
He
best.
really
to ever do it.
is, though. Like, since Babe Ruth, he is.
Exactly.
They were talking
That's what
about
they
the
say that
best
all the
Babe.
time.
best player. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot.
I just can't believe Babe
Just
Ruth
like
hasn't
Babe,
done that.
He was a pitcher.
Yeah.
He was also
and
a
he was
pitcher.
a ridiculous pitcher. People don't realize, like,
Yeah,
his
he was a good
ERA
pitcher.
was like 1.4.
Yeah.
It was crazy low.
Shohei tore it up in
Yeah.
the World
Shohei-
Series this year.
Honestly,
Shohei,
when it's all
honestly.
said and done, I really believe he's going to be the best player to ever step on the diamond.
As long as he don't
It's
get
hard to
injured,
disagree.
and if he can play for
But think about it. He had the injury where he can't pitch, and he still is hitting.
Yeah.
A league leader in hitting. So
it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That's
And
such
now
a
he's
good
throwing
point.
97 again, and his
about
arm
to be
looks
trouble.
good. and it's gonna
I'd
be
say
awesome.
he's probably better at baseball than any other player is at their sport right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I mean, is there a better basketball player?
no.
Joakim. No, not
I don't
Joakim.
think so.
Football, is there any one player as
No.
dominant as he is at
You
baseball?
know, at one time maybe you could say like Mahomes.
Mahomes was there a couple years ago,
Yeah.
but not like at this level.
Not Shohei.
I think LeBron had his moments.
I mean, I think to be better at your sport than him, you'd have to be a two-way guy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because he
somebody who
pitches
can win
and he's
offensive
a-
and defensive.
Right, because he pitches and doesn't allow you to hit. And then as a batter,
You need to walk
he can
him.
hit home runs
Yeah,
and he can get on
he's
base
got to
like
be the
that.
most.
Yeah.
So to me, that's
gotta
a two position play.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
Well, thank you guys. That's it for this week's episode of the Cool FM Live Sports Show, brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors. Also, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Physical Balance Centers. They all take care of us, and in turn, we try and take care of you. So if you could reach out to them, let them know that you're watching, let them know that you care. Go ahead and shop over there, do business with them. They do great things for us, and we really appreciate them taking care of our community. Well, it's been a great show. We had a ton of people in. I think from me, Jon Berger, from Coach Lassiter, Coach Baker, Coach Young, thank you so much for checking in. God bless. Thank you.